Hello and welcome to Real Hi-Fi Help. Streamer upgrade. There is a difference. The other day I heard my friend, I heard him change his entire PC from a top model from year 2015-ish to now a model from 2020. And so what he did was he changed the motherboard, the RAM, the CPU, so that basically what happened is that he got more megahertz, more cache, better RAM, better latency, as far as I can understand. And I mean, he already had a pretty decent, fast, powerful PC. I mean, what you normally would associate with a really good streamer. You know, most people that have a streamer that's only doing streaming don't have a PC that was as powerful as his 2015 PC. So I'm surprised. But I heard from my friend who has the streamer and another person that supports this channel, who's a subscriber, that I sent over to him. They both said that it's more free, more developed, deeper sound, more realistic black level, not so suppressed. But that especially the treble changed a lot. And I don't think personally that anyone with a normal setup would hear these changes. I think it would easily sound pretty much the same on an entirely normal setup. I think it's only because he has already such a really good setup, especially around the streamer, the power, and the whole networking area. I think that's really the thing that makes this a huge upgrade. But I just kind of wanted to mention this to you guys because no one really talks about this on the market. And I think that, you know, when we look at normal cheap streamers, we have to realize that, you know, what's in those streamers are usually something that's, you know, as powerful as an old AMD Athlon CPU or an old ARM processor, or like something that's probably more from around 2010 or something like that, you know. And when you have a really good setup, you can hear these changes. And this is what he did. You know, he basically just went from Intel to AMD. And I think it's that cache, you know, I think it's that latency thing that they were talking about, AMD, that they improved the latency of the CPU. And I feel it's worth mentioning this. I don't feel it gets enough attention. I could really stand an upgrade like this on my streamer. You know, I'm still running with really old hardware like Intel motherboard and CPU. That's a Celeron CPU. You know, so this inspired me. You know, it inspired me to think that, yeah, later I'm also going to do something similar than this. I'm probably going to get a better PC than this later on when I've got some money. But it's just funny how those things work out. I was skeptical, but you know, my two friends are telling me that it's working. It's doing its thing, and it's just a deeper, more natural, if that makes any sense. And again, when you turn it around, it doesn't make a lot of sense because you're not using such a big part of the capacity of the PC. You know, running a browser where you're running Chrome and then YouTube or Kodi Player or JRiver or whatever he's running, it isn't really that demanding, you know. So I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. but yeah, it makes a difference, and I'm pretty sure that he could elevate those megahertz, get a couple of hundred more megahertz, lock the voltages in the bias, do some other tweaks that probably also could improve the sound slightly. Um, but yeah, very interesting, very interesting. We never really covered this on this channel. So there is currently in this day of age, here in 2021, there is a 5000 series of the AMD CPUs, which we can't really get a hold of right now, but I think it's just going to be better with those CPUs. And I think that he could, possibly, if he got like a passive cooler on the CPU so you wouldn't have a fan transferring noise, I think possibly it could get even better. We could also possibly run with like an Intel, what's it called, those really fast SSDs that they have, Opticon, I can't remember what it's called. I think it could become even better. And funny, just funny how that works. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Have a nice day.